Basic lock flow. Locks should form an integral part of any trapping approach. The ability to wrench or dislocate a joint in close quarter fighting should not be underestimated. Here, Bob shows the first 3-move basic lock flow. This can also be used as part of your knife defense training. From the other angle, you can see how, if applied correctly, Bob would be evading any follow-up punch coming from Alex. Here we see this lock flow used as knife disarming techniques. Here, Alex throws a cross, which is parried and gives Bob his entry into a locking sequence. When applying locks in a combat situation, you should angle more so that the next punch is unable to hit you. But when you are working your attachment skills, a more central position is okay. Whilst doing his locks, Bob makes sure that at all times he has Alex's next possible attack covered. Here, Bob shows the use of the 8-lock sequence, and then shows how it can be applied on both sides. Hand positioning is vitally important, and pressure should always be kept on the opponent's arms at all times. Remember, too much space and your opponent will escape. Here we see the same thing from a different angle. All locks can be counted, and here we see a number of ways demonstrated on one of the basic locks. First, Bob uses the spiral and then goes into a trapping counterattack. In the second method, the opponent's power source is disrupted and the lock countered. The same thing is done in the third method, but in a different way. Again, we see the same thing from another angle. Another countering method is to move your opponent's fulcrum point, or to move your arm closer so that this point moves in relation to your arm. Here we see Bob and Alex doing a basic counter-for-counter drill. This serves as an excellent basis from which to work on locks, as you can add in any number of variables. Once you're really proficient at this level, you are ready to use them in a combat situation. And the same thing again from a different angle. The lock flow presets have been shown by us before in the previous tapes. However, look again and note how body shifting and angling take an important role in making this workable. Defences against grips are part of the locking and trapping area and are a common occurrence in real combat. Bob shows a circular defence followed by a lock. The same pressure can be applied with the elbow. See what other methods of escape you can find.
Hey! 8. Eight. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8.